Resource Centre opened its doors in 2008, and it's a partnership between Family Dynamics and Manitoba Housing. And we're a grassroots, community-based organization. And one of the very first things this community said they wanted in their community was a place where adults could go and improve their literacy skills. So we work with a network of collateral agencies, and through that network, an application was made to Manitoba Adult Education and Literacy, and Westgrove Learning Centre opened its doors in 2009.
We have a vast array of needs in the classroom, from almost grade 1 level to grade 10, 11 level. So it's just really meeting the students where they are at their spots and helping them out.
Society as a whole pays a big price for the low levels of literacy that so many people experience. The main thing is that if people have a low level of literacy, they're not likely to be active in the labor market. They're not likely to have a job. Or if they do have a job, it's likely to be at a very low rate of pay.
After the student fill out their forms, we do a little interview, and from there I can see where they're at, and also they will do in math and English skills inventory, so which gives me a very good idea where should we start.
Well, the classroom is really interesting. It's a little bit like a country schoolhouse where you have students at every grade level. We have students at stage 1, which is the very early literacy level, all the way up to students working at a high school level to get their mature grade 12 diploma. We have one student who's volunteering at the local elementary school and hopes to attend a post-secondary program in the fall. And I think this range of student abilities really makes the learning experience a very rich one. The students help one another, they support one another, and they've really become a community of learners.
So I see myself growing with my spelling, my math, everything that I haven't learned for so long, so it's been improving.
If it wasn't here, I wouldn't be where I am, improving all my reading and the writing and spelling and stuff like that. I wouldn't be moving on. I'd be where I am back and not doing anything. So it's nice that they have it here, and that I can improve myself more for myself and for my 4 boys.
I think a huge part of why this program works is because it's here, it's right where they are. It's within this complex where they live. We have a child minding program downstairs, which is free childcare for everyone who needs it. So having it here, it's handy, it's easy.
Well, they get a routine. They learn that snack is at the table, and they learn that Play-Doh stays at the table, and just how to take turns, and how to use their words instead of, physically, crying or trying to hit. So they learn a lot of stuff that they'll need for preschool.
My son Jaden's been there, I think, since last year and this year, and it's helped him out a lot. He really likes Rochelle, who's the childminder, and he has someone else to play with during the day instead of us staying at home. And yeah, he's learning a lot more too and speaking more.
We had a mom that, when she first started, was really embarrassed and didn't want to read to her kids because she was super embarrassed that she couldn't read it. Now she's got so much confidence, and she can read bedtime stories to her little guy. She can read the notes that come home from school, because there's lots that she has to know about that's going on in the school. And that's with several of our learners actually have said to me, I actually read the newspaper now. I understand what's going on. That's such a big thing, like we take for advantage of, because it's something we can do, but they were withdrawn and didn't want to be a part of society because they couldn't function. So this has given them like a huge self-confidence boost, and now they are able to participate and be a part of their kids' learning, be a part of programs here within the Resource Centre. We've had a couple of people who now go out and volunteer, or a couple of people have gotten jobs. It's a great thing for them.
I've gotten to meet people, I've gotten help with my education. I was actually happy I was able to come here and do my schoolwork. Otherwise, I'll still be struggling going to job works and finding babysitters and all those things because I have like 2 kids, which is really hard.
Well, I think one important thing to say about Westgrove Literacy and about other programs like that, community-based programs, is they're very inexpensive to operate in the grand scheme of things. We could fund a whole bunch of these programs for relatively little, and the bang you get for your buck is very, very significant as we move people into higher levels of education and into the labor force. So from an economic point of view, a very sound investment. When you don't have a foundation in literacy, your world is very, very small. As you begin to develop your literacy skills, your world opens up, you begin to develop some confidence, you reach out and volunteer or get a part-time job, and then that is the beginning of a process that brings people into society in a productive and positive way from which we all benefit.